Test, test. Good evening. This is the Parasports Network coming to you from Taylorville, Illinois this evening for what was scheduled to be an 8 o'clock tip-off. We're just 15 minutes behind. It was a long day of basketball here in Taylorville. This is the nightcap, the 7th game of the day. Your Tigers going to take on the Tornadoes of Taylorville. And it's been a very tough schedule so far this year. This might be the toughest matchup that the girls have seen so far this season. I'm Clay Bess alongside Lenny Irwin as we get set to bring it to you.
All righty, Clay, and they've already started lineups for the Lady Tigers. It'll be number 2, Kylie Edwards. Number 11, Taylor Clark. Number 13, Kaylee Young. Number 32, Bella Moreski. And number 33, Gracie Watson. Good thing we got them in because they shut all the lights out.
Turn the lights off. You can see it on the stream that I think is cleaning up by the second. I think it was choppy when we first came online, but moved the hotspot. Should be good, but stay with us if we lose you for a second or two. The Taylorville starting lineup is going to be Aubrey Keitzman, Olivia Woodward, Addie Tarr, Kylie Himsness, and Maisie Fleming. This Taylorville team is 14-3 on the record on the season. They are ranked 13 in a 3A poll of the AP. They also competed in that State Farm Classic tournament, got 6th place in the large schools up there in Bloomington. So this is a team that has a chance to make a run depending on who they get matched up with.
Sounds that way. I know the PA announcer told me one of the girls had like 991 points. They expected her to get her 1,000th point in this game, but I forget which girl he told me.
I do know that I mentioned this, Lenny, before we got started, that they do have a few girls that are going to be an issue on the offensive end if Tigers don't keep an eye on them. Tarr, Heimsness, and Fleming. 23, 24, 32. I would assume Tarr's already got her 1,000th point, but could be her. She might be the focal point that we see here this evening. Taylorville starts with the ball after winning the tip. Pass down low in the paint, off the glass for 2. It's good, and Maisie Fleming has the scoring underway. Kaylee Young brought it up for the Tigers. Pass right side, Kylie Edwards. Here's Watson. Tigers play catch beyond the volleyball line to start off their first offensive possession. Edwards threw it away. It's chased down by Heimsness. She goes down to the other end and lays it in for 2. It's 4-0 Taylorville. Tigers back on their side of the court. Edwards deep on the right wing. Edwards again gets the start, replacing Vivian Moore for second time this season. After Moore went down at Mount Zion, Vivian is at the game tonight. Had a chance to catch up with her as she waits for the surgery on her left knee.
So she is going to have surgery.
Going to have surgery. Tore a ligament and a meniscus.
Oh, man, not good.
Not good, but she watches on as her offense goes through the motions up top. Now they start to go to work as Young got inside the three-point line and gave it out to Edwards. Taylorville in a 2-3 zone. Only one girl beyond the three-point line. That's Keitzman out there. Here's Young. Demoreski, a great bounce pass to Clark, who can't finish. Clark unable to.
I like the patience, though, and I like the way they work the ball, but
Tigers knew when to go after a patient set. Now Taylorville on the other end. Here's Tarr, guarded by Clark. Looks to be the assignment as Tarr goes to work. Maybe took an extra step or 2. Not called, and it's 6-0 Taylorville. Young across half court. Keitzman was out towards the half court stripe to pick her up. Clark has it in the corner. Here's Watson getting her shot blocked by Fleming. Fleming chases it down, and she gives it away. Heimsness with it, top of the key. Hand off Tarr. Down low, great fine catch and finish by Heimsness, and a quick timeout will be called by Coach Dave Tingley. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. It's 8-0, and this is a pretty good team.
They are good, and you can tell they definitely want to keep the ball down low in the paint if they can. So
on their roster, Fleming is listed at 6'4". Tar is the next tallest at 5'11", then Heimsness at 5'10", and yeah, when you're talking about your three best players being your tallest, 5'10 plus, then you're going to win a lot of matchups on paper just by those stats alone.
Exactly. I suppose the tallest girl we got would be Gracie, and I'm sure she's not 6 foot.
Out of the timeout, Young walks it up for the Tigers. Gave it to Edwards, now has it back.
Oh, she
Picks up her dribble. Yeah. Gave it to Edwards, right wing. Bounce pass into Moreski, kick out Clark. Watson stands over on the left wing. Ball worked towards the right, out of bounds off of Taylor Clark. Three minutes into this one, Taylorville leads 8-0. Tornadoes into their offense, dribbling out top. Keitzman down low, one dribble and scoring for two is Olivia Woodward. 10-0, Tornadoes. Young into the corner, Clark, she's gonna fire a three, right corner, no good. Good look from Clark. Right on line, just unable to connect. Three on this end is no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Clark. Clark gives to Kaylee Young. Young to the right wing. Here's Clark. Edwards flashes through the middle. Moreski down low. Moreski engages with Fleming as the ball finds Watson out top. Halfway through this first quarter, Tigers still looking for the first point. They've had a couple of clean looks. Now to just knock one down. Watson deep on the right wing. Moreski in the corner. Taylorville is quick to close out on each of these passes. This pass was deflected. Found its way to Edwards, however. Her pass out to Watson was deflected. No over and back. Watson to reset the offense. Picks up her dribble. Two Tornadoes out on her. Here's a shot from Moreski, no good. Kaylee Young, an offensive rebound. She won it over Tar. Moreski gives to Edwards. Edwards dribbles out beyond the three-point line and gives to Kaylee Young. Edwards has Clark in the corner. Watson flashes through to the elbow. Catch the pass from Edwards. Kick out Clark. Hesitated. Passed up top to Edwards. Clark in the corner. Taylor is about the only Tiger that looks at the basket every time she touches the ball just in case she has a shot or maybe a teammate down low. Everybody else just a bit hesitant to really be aggressive at all in this offensive set. Get a couple of fresh faces in. Kenzie Ingram and J.C. Young sub.
Well, like you said, though, this Tornado defense is just smothering. So,
yeah, not a whole lot of time to look at the basket on these closeouts. Moreski short corner, kick out. Ingram, three on the way, no good. Just short. Rebound pulled down by the long arms of Fleming. Back the other way comes Taylorville. Tar dribbles up, passes left side, Keitzman. Here's a long three, no good. Rebound batted up in the air by Watson, pulled down by J.C. Young. J.C. gave it to Kaylee. Pass went to Moreski, now Watson. Moreski flashes through the middle, deep three, Watson, good. Gracie Watson gets the Tigers on the board. Gracie shot that one with confidence and was rewarded. It's 10-3 Taylorville, 2:12 to play. Ingram plays great defense out beyond the three-point line. Shot down low from Tar off the front of the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound putback goes, plus a foul on the Tigers.
Foul's going to be on 33. That's Gracie Watson. Her first, team's first this quarter.
Free throw, no good. Rebound chased down by Moreski. Bella gave it to Kaylee Young, who will bring it across half court. 12-3 Taylorville. Moreski. Watson, left wing, three.
Yeah.
Got it again. One able to join the broadcast at Terre Haute South. We did mention Gracie's hot shooting in Bloomington. Completely took the lid off the basket from beyond the arc in that State Farm Classic tournament. She's hit 2 of them in this game and has all 6 for the Tigers. Tar dribbles out top, passes into the corner. Woodward, short corner, and then a kick out. Fleming got rid of it. Around the perimeter, the Tornadoes work. Tiger bench happy with their defense right now. Here's a skip into the short corner. Drive in, dish to Tar, who lays it in for 2. Tar, a part of the Havoc travel basketball program that a lot of these Tigers play with them. Here's another 3. Watson, no good this time. Rebounded by J.C. Young. Second chance for the Tigers. Here's Watson. One dribble. Goes around a defender. Has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Paris.
Taylorville makes their first sub. As number 15 looked like checked in. Jesse Wright.
Kaylee Young inbounds. Watson had it. Picked up her dribble. Gave it to England. J.C. Young kick out. Watson 3. Good again. Gracie Watson has 9. Tigers back within 5. 21 seconds left. Heimsness brought it up. Gave it to Tar. Down low. Lob pass. Moreski plays tough defense. Foul called on the Tigers.
I think that's going to go against Young, I think. J.C. Young. Yep, that'll be J.C.'s first. Team's second this quarter.
Pass out top. 12 seconds left for Taylorville. A shot. Long jumper, no good, but an offensive rebound by Tar. One dribble in the lane. Shot up, it'll roll around and through. 14-9, 4 seconds left. Kaylee Young will get to half court, a step beyond a heave, but will fall just short off the front of the rim, and will head to the second quarter. Tigers trail by 7 to Taylorville, 16-9 on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Tiger ball as we start this second quarter. Tigers trail 16-9. Late flurry of three-pointers from Gracie Watson has the Tigers back within 7, and guess what? 3 more to start this second. (16-12). Tigers got to keep pace on the other end. We'll have to win the game on this end.
That's going to be a foul on Bella. That'll be her first, team's first this quarter.
As Lenny mentioned earlier, Taylorville has shown the ability to work down low. They've also shown the ability to make cuts, find open spaces on the court, and know right where their teammate's going to be before they're even there. That's led to the 5-point advantage they have now after the free throw from Fleming. Second, straight through as well, and it's 18-12. Young across half court. Here's Moreski at the free throw line. Bounce pass down low. J.C. Young unable to finish. Fights her for her own miss. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Watson to inbound. Gives to Moreski in the corner. Moreski gets around the defender. Gives to Ingram. Long jumper. Nearly banked it in. Rebound pulled down by Tar of Taylorville. Back the other way come the Tornadoes. Skip pass across the lane. Now kick out to Tar. Near side. This is Wright. Her three. Well, too strong. Rebounded by J.C. Young. Kaylee Young lobs to Watson. Right wing. That time, Keitzman made sure to give Watson no look at the hoop. Watson got rid of it quickly. Tigers run the perimeter. Here's a jumper from Moreski. It goes through. Couple rattles off the rim, backboard and through, and it's 18-14. Taylorville into their set. Heimsness got rid of it, cut through, caught the pass, unable to get a shot away, and it will lead to a jump ball that'll stay with Taylorville.
It looks like 14. Woodward checks back in for Wright.
Heimsness inbounds to Fleming, who missed the bunny, but a foul called on the putback.
Gracie, a little too much body as they were both crashing for the board.
Heimsness inbounds. Keitzman with it. Gives to Tar. Stagnant set this time for Taylorville. Tar tries to go to work. She walked with it.
There we go.
Turnover Taylorsville. And the Tigers will have a chance to make this a one-possession game. Young crossed half court, picked it up, gave it to Ingram. Bounce pass to Moreski. Free throw line kick out. Ingram, three on the way. Left wing, it is too strong. Watson thought she was going to chase down the rebound, but it was pulled down by Fleming. Here come the Tornadoes. Tar up ahead of Heimsness. Heimsness dribbles on the right wing. She'll step back and try a three. No good. Off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Moreski and given to Watson. Watson brought it up this time for the Tigers. Gives to Kaylee Young. Watson left wing. Watson, one dribble to her right.
Yes.
Shot. Long jumper up. We're going to have a conference on if that was a 2 or 3. This official over here did not see it. I don't even know if he was watching this part of the court or not because he didn't give any indication.
That's
it will be a 3.
I'll say I didn't think there was much doubt in my mind, but I don't have the best angle, but I mean, I'm pretty sure she was behind the arc.
Another triple from Gracie Watson. It's 18-17. Tigers back within 1. Heimsness drives in, gives near side. This is Woodward. She'll drive in. Scoop one up, no good. Rebound deflected by Tar. Clark's got her hands on it. Jump ball. It'll be Paris ball. Three minutes into this second quarter. Tigers a chance to take the lead on this possession. Here's Ingram playing some big minutes in this big game against Taylorville. Kaylee Young into the corner, uses a Clark screen. Out top J.C. Young. Now Gracie Watson. She's had the hot hand. Here is Taylor Clark. Clark has plenty of room to work as Tar sags off. Now the count was on. Clark went one way, back to her left. Now J.C. Young has it. Gives to Kaylee Young. Himes is out on her. Kaylee Young drove past her and scooped one up. Left it short. Rebounded by Taylorville. Here come the Tornadoes. Empty set for the Tigers on a clean look. Now they'll play defense on Keitzman. Kaylee Young guarded her. Pass went to Tar. She spins around at the elbow, passes down low, then went right to the teammate. Clogged up the lane. Kick out three is no good from Heimsness. Rebounded by Kinsey Ingram on the tip out. Empty possession for Taylorville. Tigers settling in here on the road. Taylor Clark has it, watches Ingram cut through, gives to J.C. Young. J.C. has Watson to her left, Ingram on her right. She'll dribble once, pick it up, has to get rid of it, fires, and it's going to wind up going off of the knee of Kinsey Ingram. And with 3:33 left, second quarter, 30-second timeout's going to be called by Taylorville. We'll take a quick one with them on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Out of the timeout, Taylorville ball with a 1-point lead.
Looks to be the same kind of structure as old Ernie Evelyn Gym, so I'm guessing it's about the same age.
Talking about the gym here at Taylorville that's on just about every list for historic venues here in Illinois. Tar lost control of it. It's going to be chased down by Keitzman. Keitzman guarded by England, passes left side. Heimsness is fouled. You see the steel beams in the stream.
J.C. Young picked up the personal, her second, team's third.
4 on each side here, and Taylorville, the inbound pass is poked by Watson into the hands of Kaylee Young. Young will dribble across the timeline. Here's Moreski. Moreski spins, has space, fires a jumper, no good. Spun around the rim like it was going to fall. It didn't. Taylor Clark
got it, yes.
fights for it, gets it back, and scores it, plus the foul. Tigers have the lead.
Fouls on number 2, Aubrey Keitzman, her first, and the team's first in the ball game.
Clark's free throw is no good, rebounded by Fleming. Fleming kicks it up ahead to Woodward. Keitzman with it, top of the key, now left wing Tar. Skip pass, finds Fleming. I think the pass was intended for Woodward, who got it, then threw it away into the hands of Kaylee Young. Young across half court. Passes to Kylie Edwards back into the game for the Tigers. Young with it once more beyond the volleyball line. Spins around, drives in, gets to the elbow. Dishes to England. Now Edwards, 2:20 to play before halftime. Edwards loses it for a second, gets it back. She dribbles out beyond the volleyball line. Passes to Kaylee Young. She gets past her defender, fires a three, no good. Rebounded by Tar of Taylorville. Addie Tar walks it up for the Tornadoes. Picks up her dribble. Gives to Keitzman. Guarded by Edwards. Keitzman at the volleyball line. Pass left side. Woodward with it. She drives in. Now lobs down low. Kick out. Tar. Three. Right wing is no good. Rebound deflected by Fleming over the back of Clark. It goes out of bounds. Paris ball.
I think the Tigers were a little intimidated when we first started, Clay, but they've settled down now and they're playing basketball.
19-18, Tigers lead by 1. 1:35 to play, second quarter. Young gives to Edwards, who is fouled as Keitzman rode her hip across the court. Young across half court, 1:20 to play. Second quarter, here's Edwards. Uses a Moreski screen, gets to the elbow, now down the right side of the lane, had it blocked by Tar, into the hands of a teammate, and that's Wright who barred it up for the Tornadoes. Pass down low to Tar, who gets an easy 2-point bucket, and it's 20-19. Taylorville back in front. That's 10 for Tar, and maybe that's the 1,000 point with the celebration we've got going on in the game. We play on. At Mount Zion, the game
yeah,
will
they
stop,
blew the horn and stopped the game. So.
And sometimes they'll do that, but I like this. Game is too good for a stop, and maybe we'll recognize her now as there is a foul on Taylorville.
Number 24 picked up the personal. That'll be Kylie Hemmingness. Her first and the team's second.
Addie Tar is a junior on this Taylorville team. I want to say I saw she was visiting a couple colleges recently. I don't think she's committed anywhere or probably hasn't gotten her final offer, that's for sure, but she has the skills to play at the next level, and she's just picked up her 1,000th career high school point here against the Tigers.
They took the ball out of the game and gave it to her, so.
She's ready to keep playing, so that's what we'll do. 38.5 on the clock. Watson inbounds to Kaylee Young. Young dribbles in the backcourt. Now across the timeline. 30 seconds left. Young to the left wing. Picks up her dribble. Has to find a teammate. Watson flashes towards her and is hammered by Woodward. 14, trying to catch that one.
That'll be her first. Team's third.
.23 seconds. Watson fires into the backcourt, and Edwards
was going the other way. But
caught that one just to save herself from a bloody nose. Tigers look for the final shot. 10 seconds left. Throw it away. This is Heimsness with it. Drives down the right side of the lane and is fouled by Kaylee Young. She'll have 2 free throws.
That'll be Kaylee's first. Team's fourth this quarter.
First free throw from Heimsness is good. This one can make it a 3-point game. 5.6 left on the clock. Missed that one. Rebounded by Taylor Clark. Kaylee Young, 3 seconds left. Young across half court to the right wing. Throws one up. Too strong. And we will head to halftime. Tigers back within 2. It's 21-19. Taylorville leads on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
We're at halftime here in Taylorville.
Thank you.
Tigers trail 21-19. And Lenny, I think you got some more information than just stats this halftime, right?
I got stats, yeah, but I asked the kid next to me when this gym was built because we could tell it was old, historic. Yep. It kind of resembled, like you said, Ernie Evelyn Gym and the Casey Gym down at Casey. It's kind of a cross between the two a little bit, but this one was built in 37, it said. So
37.
It's been around for quite a while. But they were boys state champs back in 44, so we're right there with them. I think our boys we had 2 state champs back in the 40s, so nonetheless, we got first half stats. For the Tornadoes, they were 3 out of 5 for the charity stripe for 60%. They were 9 out of 13 for 69% from inside the paint. Behind the arc, though, they haven't hit one yet. They're 0 for 7. They've committed 3 turnovers in the first half, and they only had 3 personal fouls in the first half. For the Lady Tigers, we're 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. We're 2 for 10 inside the paint because those Taylorville girls are just shutting us down inside the paint. We've shot 20% there, but we were 5 out of 10 from behind the arc for 50%. Gracie Watson has 15 of those points. And then it's 2 points for Bella Moreski and 2 points for Taylor Clark. For the Taylorville Tornadoes, they are led in scoring by Addison Tarr with 10, and they presented her with the game ball there a little bit ago right before halftime as she scored her 1,000th point. Then I've got Heimsness with 5, 4 points for Fleming, and 2 points for Woodward. The girls just now coming out of the locker room, so normally we don't shoot around and warm back up for the second half. We just usually come out and go. So
coaches make their way out as well. Did want to send our congratulations to Coach Dave Tingley on his 500th career win. Didn't get the chance to chat with him after that Terre South win, which was his number 500 for the career.
Okay.
But
that's cool.
That was turned out to be one of the reasons why he didn't make his way up to us. They celebrated that in the locker room, and the girls had banners for him, and so they soaked that opportunity in together for Coach Dave Tingley's 500th win.
That is quite an accomplishment because I don't think he's been there that long, really. I mean, what, 7, 8 years maybe?
Yeah, and that does include his wins at Shiloh.
Okay.
So those are included. He does have 234 of those wins at Paris. So just under 50% of his wins coming here in the orange and black, but at 500 for his total. And he and assistant coach Missy Tingley to be inducted into the Illinois High School Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame. So I don't think I mentioned that either on our broadcast. So congrats all the way around to the Coach Tingleys. Taylorville will start with the ball in a 2-point advantage. Heimsness had it, pass left side, Woodward guarded by Watson. Woodward passes right side, Keitzman to Heimsness. Looks down low at Fleming, guarded by Clark, stolen away. Kaylee Young with it. Young took it away, and she'll walk it up for the Tigers. Dribbles beyond the volleyball line. Handoff Watson. Edwards. Watson trying to get Gracie a look at the 3. Instead, she puts up a 2-point jumper from right around the elbow. Missed it. Rebounded by Taylorville. Back the other way comes Keitzman from the Tornadoes. Pass left side, Tarr, guarded by Moreski. Tarr pass up top. Heimsness to the right, a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kaylee Young. A steal and a rebound for Young. She'll again walk it up for the Tigers. Young directing traffic. We're a minute into this third quarter. Clark deep in the left wing. Dribbles to her right, gets to the free throw line, hesitates, drives right side of the lane, and is fouled.
Foul's going to be on 23, Tarr. That's going to be her first. Team's first this half.
Clark, a chance to tie this game from the line. She hits her first. Second, rolls around and falls through. 21-21. Heimsness across the timeline for Taylorville. Passes right side, Fleming. Here's Tarr, guarded by Moreski. Moreski fights through a Fleming screen. Tar picked up her dribble, skip pass, mishandled by Heimsness. She has it back, guarded by Kaylee Young. It's one-on-one on this wing. Heimsness drives in and is fouled.
Foul's going to be on 13. Kaylee Young, that'll be her second. Team's first this half.
First free throw from Himes is no good. Second on the way and missed that one. Rebounded by Moreski. Haley Young across half court. Passes right side, Edwards into the corner. Young. Here's an elbow jumper from Taylor Clark. No good.
Man. Good look.
Fleming clears out Moreski and pulls down the rebound. Yeah, good look for Taylor. Again, shooting with confidence. Love to see that. She has really turned a corner since that Bloomington tournament. Tar dribbles out on top. Now passes right side, Heimsness. She'll drive baseline. Gets around Young. Floats one up. No good. Rebounded by Kaylee Young. Young will walk it up. Gets across the timeline and slows things down. Don't know a ton about Taylorville, but I would say we're playing at our pace right now.
I think so, yeah.
Clark gives to Watson, who cut through the lane. Her pass goes up top to Young, beyond the volleyball line. Heimsness plays off, now steps up to start the count. Pass goes to Watson, now Edwards right wing. Edwards to Moreski. Clark left wing. Edwards cuts through on the baseline. Uses a screen from Kaylee Young, now pops up top. Here's Clark dribbling with her left hand. Picked it up, gave it to Watson. 3 minutes gone by. Play call comes in from Coach Tingley. Watson beyond the volleyball line. Crossover on Woodward. Screen set from Clark. Watson on the right wing. Now back to her left. Gives to Kaylee Young. Tigers will reset once more. Here's Edwards. Down low, Clark. Going against Tar's defense. Bounce past Moreski. Kaylee Young cut
missed
through.
her.
Just a bit late on the look from Moreski to find Kaylee. Here's Edwards out top. Edwards dribbling, gives to Clark out top. She holds, gives to Young. 4:15 to play third quarter. 21-21. Young stands beyond the volleyball line, passes left side Watson. Dribbles once, picks it up at the elbow, gives to Young. Now to Clark. Tigers again space the floor. Here's Clark coming over to meet her as Heimsness. She had her hands on it and a foul called on Taylorville.
I think the foul's going to be on 23. It's going to be Addie Tar again. That'll be her second. Team second.
3:58 on the clock. Watson to inbound into the backcourt for Kylie Edwards. Edwards guarded by Keitzman. Lobs to Moreski.
Dangerous pass there.
Fleming played off from Moreski. Let her come down with it. Clark, a three. Straight away, no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Heimsness. She'll bring it up for Taylorville. Crosses over on Young. Gets to the free throw line. Poked loose by Watson. Then nearly stolen by Young, who had her hand on the pass. Heimsness gets it back. Picks up her dribble. Thought about firing a three. Gave it away. Now pass down low. Tar goes to work against Clark and finishes with the left hand. (23-21). 3:20 to play third quarter. Young passes right side Edwards on the right wing. One dribble towards the corner. Picked up her dribble. Gives to Clark. Back to Edwards. Moreski cut into the lane. Young pops out to catch the pass beyond the volleyball line. Moreski looked down low.
Man,
Tar
we had
ran
her.
and stole it. Tar lobs up ahead. This is Keitzman, right wing. Three. It is going to be a two-pointer.
Two-pointer.
Foot was on the line. That makes it 25-21. Young across half court. Here's Edwards, 2:40 to play third quarter. Moreski at the elbow, gives to Watson, left wing, three right in front of the Tiger bench. No good. Tar elevates over Kinsey England, who's back in the game for the Tigers, and pulls down the rebound. Passes to Hymnes, now skip pass. Keitzman down low, looking for Fleming, and she was pushed on her way through the lane.
Foul's going to go against Bella. That's going to be her second, team second.
Keitzman to inbound, lobs for Fleming, who was in heavy traffic, but she went up and got it, brought it down. Here's Tar. Tar finds Woodward. She'll drive in, throw up a shot that's no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Taylorville.
All right, the Lady Tigers need a bucket this time down.
Nearly 6 minutes into this quarter. Taylorville scored 4 points. Tigers have scored 2. Young hands off to Watson, who gives to Edwards. Watson, left wing, thought about another three. Tar closed out. Here's a 2-point jumper off the side of the backboard. A smile from Gracie Watson, and she'll head back and play defense. .150 to play. Third quarter, Tigers trail by 4. Woodward gives to Tar. Guarded by Ingram. Pass up top, Keitzman. Woodward. Tar left wing. Good close out, Kenzie Ingram. Pass down low, catching on the right block, putting a shot up and in is Grace Rogers, the freshman, and it's 27-21. 1:20 to play. 6-0 run for Taylorville. Young pass left wing, Edwards. Here's Ingram. Back to Edwards. Near side, Kaylee Young catches a few dribbles, gives to Moreski. Kick out Watson. Up top, Edwards. Tar was already closing out on Watson, otherwise she would have fired a three from the left wing. Moreski, free throw line, gives to Edwards. Kylie one dribble. Now Watson. In the corner, Edwards. Moreski, a jumper is no good from the free throw line extended. Rebounded and cleared by Taylorville. Keitzman. Passes in the corner, Woodward. 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Tar, a fading jumper is no good. Rebounded by Gracie Watson. Here come the Tigers, 22 seconds left. England passes up top to Young.
I like the patience the Tigers are showing, but I think we play better when we play fast.
Tigers looking for one clean look to end the quarter. Is a three, no good, but an offensive rebound. England put back. It goes for Kinsey England. 2 huge points to give the Tigers just a bit of momentum headed into the final 8 minutes. They still trail by 4, though. It's 27-23 Taylorville on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are ready for the fourth quarter here in Taylorville. 27-23, Tornadoes lead the Tigers.
Well, the last 2 quarters, though, we've held them to 11 points, 5 in the second quarter and 6 in the third quarter. So if we just crank up our offense one notch, we'll be there.
Watson has it now deep in the right wing, lost it, and on the floor was J.C. Young, unable to get it. Here comes Taylorville. Hymesness back the other way. Hard off the glass, no good. Fleming, offensive rebound, putback, won't go. This rebound will be fought for and tied up, so it'll stay with Taylorville. Hymness inbounds, bounce pass to Rogers, who missed the shot. It goes out of bounds, last touch by Taylorville. Four-point game. Young across half court. Gives to England. Back out to Young. Pass just barely got there before Keitzman did. Now in the short corner, J.C. Young. Kick out Kaylee Young. Here's Watson on the right wing. One dribble to her left. Back up top to Kaylee Young. England to Clark. Turns, fires to England. 3 on the way. Too strong, but an offense rebound. Taylor Clark saved it and Coach Tingley called a timeout for Taylor fell out of bounds, so it'll stay with Paris under their own basket. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 6:56 left. Tigers trail by 4. It's 27-23. Next week will be a bit of a quiet week for Paris basketball. Girls will play at home against Effingham. I believe that was on Wednesday.
I think that's right, yeah.
And then the boys are at
don't
home
play
on Friday.
till Friday, so I think that's what my schedule says as well. We'll double check. But
LIC tournament starts a week from today. Tigers are the 2 seed in Lawrenceville for that LIC tournament.
Yeah, the boys are at home on Friday against North Central.
There's a
Indiana
3
school,
from Kaylee Young, no good. Rebound pulled down by Addie Tarr. Tarr up ahead to Keitzman, who drives baseline and lays it in for 2. It's 29-23. England gives to Clark. Kick out Kaylee Young. Back to Clark. Watson over on the left wing. Catches the pass from England. Gives it right back to the free throw line. Clark has it. Kick out England. Another 3 on the way. Kinsey England, no good. Rebounded by J.C. Young. Her putback too strong. Rebounded by Fleming of Taylorville. Tornadoes back the other way. Dangerous territory for the Tigers. Right now they trail by 6 with 6 minutes to play fourth quarter. England plays defense. Add on Hymesness, who found a teammate, and Rogers, who missed the jumper. Here come the Tigers.
Well, that was good. We needed that defensive stop there. So
still just a 2-possession game. Make it a 1-possession game. Kaylee Young drills a 3. And a timeout called by Taylorville. It's 29-26. This time we will take a break with them. 5:43 left here from Taylorville on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Tigers back within 3 after the Kaylee Young triple. It's 29-26. Taylorville ball. 5:43 left to go in this one. Tigers looking for a signature win on the schedule. This would
definitely be it.
it.
Yep, it definitely would be it.
Wright has it for Taylorville, deep on the right wing, guarded by Moreski. Wright drives in, and they're going to call a foul on Bella, I believe.
Yep, that'll be her third. It'll be the team's first this quarter.
Inbound pass goes up top to Katesman. Drive in, lays one up over the front of the rim and gets it. Make it 31-26. Moreski kick out Kaylee Young. Another three right wing. This time will not go. Rebound by Woodward, who is fouled on the rebound.
Moreski just picked up her fourth. Team second.
Taylorville ball as Heimsness brings it up. Kick out Tar. Tar to the elbow. Pass is deflected by Moreski. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tornadoes. Under 5 minutes to play. 5-point game. Heimsness inbounds. Long three, an air ball rebounded by Gracie Watson on the weak side.
Let's go, girls.
Watson brings it across for Paris. Gives to Kaylee Young. Back to Watson. Gracie spins around. Count is on. She separates. Now hands off Edwards. Here's Kaylee Young in the right corner. Out top, Edwards. A three on the way. Kylie Edwards is no good. Just short for Kylie. It was straight on and looked good.
And Gracie picks up a reach in.
No good, and rebounded by Taylorville.
Beats team's third. Gracie's third.
Kylie hit some big-time threes in that Bloomington tournament.
We could have used one there.
Could have used one there. It's 31-26. Kaylee Young, Gracie Watson, Kylie Edwards, Bella Moreski, and Taylor Clark on the court in black for the Tigers. Addie Tar stands deep on the right wing, passes down low to Fleming, who cut through the lane untouched, caught it and scored it, 33-26. Edwards up with it for the Tigers. Here's Moreski at the free throw line. Back out to Edwards. Young right wing. Clark in the corner, picks up her dribble, passes out top Edwards, back to Young. Kaylee Young gets to the short corner. She meets Clark there, passes back out to Edwards. Moreski, Young right wing, skip pass, Watson into the corner. Closes out, was quick from Taylorville, so Watson didn't have a look. She has it again on the left wing. Here's Clark, a corner three is good. Taylor Clark answers for the Tigers, and they're back within 4. Heimsness passes right side, a three from Katesman,
wow.
and she answers herself. It's 36-29. Edwards gave it to Young, then got it back. Passes to Moreski at the free throw line. Young, head fake, gave it to Clark, now has it back. A three on the way. Kaylee Young, it's good. Kaylee Young, we've had 3 triples in a row, and it's 36-32. A timeout called by Coach Tingley. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good. Forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
A Kaylee Young triple has the Tigers back within 4. It's 36-32. Taylorville ball, 3:01 left on the clock.
We get close, Clay, but we just can't quite get over the hump. But the girls are still right there, though.
It was tied 21-21 shortly after the halftime break. It's a two-possession game now. Tiger bench wants a travel on that.
Yeah,
They'll
we
get
got
a turnover anyway.
We'll take that.
Watson has the ball in her hands. Gives it to Kaylee Young. Here's Edwards. Moreski at the free throw line. Kick out Watson. Corner three on the way.
Yes!
It's good. Gracie Watson draws the Tigers back within one. 2:25 on the clock. 36-35. Himes is across half court. Passes right side. Tar. Fleming there to set a screen. To Tar's right. Instead, skip past Himesness. Close out Kaylee Young. Himesness, one dribble to her left, gives to Woodward, driving in, laid it up, no good. Fleming got an offensive rebound. Her putback will not go. No foul called. Rebounded by Gracie Watson. Young across half court, picks up her dribble, guarded by Katesman. Gave it to Edwards, pass to the free throw line. Here's Watson. Watson trapped in the corner, far side, and a timeout's going to have to be used by Coach Tingley. Don't see how many.
I don't know how many he's got left, but
it will be a full timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with him. 1:49 left, 36-35 Taylorville on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Tigers will inbound from under their own basket after the timeout. Wild pass out top. Watson catches through contact. Gives to Kaylee Young in the corner. Young will dribble out top. Gives to Edwards. Watson right wing has Clark in the corner. Finds her on the bounce pass. Taylor one dribble. Gives to Moreski. Far side Kaylee Young. Tar gave her just enough space to think about the three. Instead, Kaylee passes up top. Now here's Moreski. Watson to Edwards. Free throw line, Moreski. Left side, pass deflected, out of bounds by Tar. It'll stay with the Tigers. Watson to inbound. Moreski to Edwards. 1:20 left. Here's
take
Moreski.
that shot, Bella.
Bella didn't look at the rim that time. Instead, basketball will
take
find Kaylee Young. Here's Moreski. Kick out Edwards. Her chest pass is deflected into the backcourt. Chased down by a tornado, then given away to Keatsman, who lays it in for two. It's 38-35. Edwards. Back down for the Tigers. Gave it to Moreski under a minute to play. Edwards, Moreski. Bella drives this time against Fleming. Picks it up, gives it to Watson, who cuts through. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Fleming. Fleming gave it to Tar. 40 seconds left. Tigers trail by 3. Moreski step for step with Tar. She'll back away now. 35 seconds left. Let's see who the Tigers decide to foul. It'll be Keatsman this time. They do have one foul to give.
That foul was on Young. Her third, team's fourth.
Next foul will send Taylorville to the line. Keatsman will inbound. Lobs into the backcourt for Himesness, who is guarded by Edwards. No foul called on Kylie as she hounded her.
There they finally got her on the reach around. That'll be Kylie's first. And it will be the team's fifth. So they will shoot free throws. Now she's only 1 for 3, so.
Missed the first. Moreski will check back in for J.C. Young. She'll head down low, and her assignment is to box out Fleming. Second free throw from Heimsness rolls around and through. It's a two-possession game. 26 seconds left. Edwards across half court. Gives to Kaylee Young. Has Clark in the corner. Feeds her there. Taylor one dribble. Bounce past Moreski. Bella looks. Gives to Clark. If she had caught it cleanly, I think she fires there. Instead, she gives it to Watson, who nearly stepped on the sideline. Edwards, a long three. Nearly banked it in, but it's no good, and it's rebounded by Keatsman of Taylorville.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
6.3 left. Keatsman will head down for 2 free throws.
The foul was on Gracie. That's her 4th now.
First free throw is no good. Bit of hope for the Tigers. 6.3 on the clock. Assuming Coach Tingley had any timeouts left, I think he probably calls one here. They don't keep track of that. This second free throw is good. Make it a 5-point game. 6 seconds left. Young across half court has to get it up. Runs 3 up there. No good. It nearly banked in. And the Tigers have fallen 5 points short here in Taylorville against a very good Tornado team. And they took them down to the wire. We will take a break. Be back with the postgame show with full game stats and an interview of Coach Dave Tingley here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor,
and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Welcome to the postgame show from Taylorville this evening. Tigers fall 40-35 to the hosting Tornadoes here at this Taylorville shootout to close things out from a long day in this gym. Just one game for us, and it was a thriller.
It was.
Had a chance to down to the very end.
Yep, we did. We were there. So that just shows you we can hang with these tough schools if we play our game. So here comes Coach Dave, so we'll let him do his interview so he can get out of here. And
let Coach Tingley settle into his headset. Chat with him for a second. Thanks for joining, Coach. Yeah. I mean, going into this one,
what, do you think we were going to get smoked tonight?
No, but this is
all right.
No, not
okay.
Because
I think there's a lot of people that probably did.
I mean, you guys, you knew what you had coming into this, though. They have at least 3 really good girls that are going to cause
only 3.
Really good,
yeah, okay,
really
right,
that can beat you, right?
Okay, yeah,
that you know you have to.
Yeah.
That are going to be tough matchups.
Yeah.
How did you prepare for that to come into this?
So here's the thing. We spent some film yesterday and today. We knew kind of what they have. Some of these girls play travel ball, on some teams, so they kind of know. But what's funny is we talked like the other night. Kenzie said something. I said something about, do you even know who Denver Anderson is? She's like, I don't know who she is. So I take for granted that some of these younger girls have never seen these girls that are seniors play that are all-state players and stuff. So they just don't know. They don't have that like context. So tonight there's some girls out here that they've never seen these girls play. They don't know how good they are. But we have some older ones that do, and they're a special team. They're clicking right along this year. So we knew it was going to be tough, but the game plan was to slow it down a little bit. And early on, we did slow it down. Unfortunately, we turned the ball over quite a few times, and they got some quick buckets on us and went down 10-0. I think it was 10-0.
Yeah, it was 10-0.
And like you could just roll over right then and be like, okay, this is going to be ugly tonight. And we hit a couple shots, got some defensive stops, and then I saw the look on their team's face of like, okay, this is not just going to be a pushover. This is going to be a game tonight. And then our girls responded right back at them, and it was a back and forth. That's the kind of game we need. Obviously we want to end up on top, but we need a game where we're battling against a tough team that we're in here on their home court. Marquee game for them tonight. I think we were here for everybody to see how good Taylorville was. They're coming out tonight. This is like a marquee game for them, and I thought we did a great job battling. Gracie Watson stepped up early and hit some huge threes to kind of settle us in. We knew we could get and move the ball on them because they play that big zone. It's kind of spread out. Got the ball in the middle some, and we're able to kick it out and get some open looks. And then they switched to man, which you guys don't know this, but they rarely play man. I mean rarely play man because their zone is usually so good, and we kind of picked it apart. So I felt really good about them having to switch to man because it meant like, hey, they're having to make an adjustment on us. So them going to man was big in it, and it actually hurt us for a little bit because it kind of threw us out of our rhythm. And then we got it, they kind of took the lead, and they, kind of settled back in their zone, and we still made some plays. Aside from a couple shots down here, a turnover, we're right in this ball game with a chance to win it at the end here. So I couldn't be more proud. We've got with the 2 injuries, got one to a senior, one to a freshman. Then we got more freshmen off the bench tonight. So, I can't say enough of the way these girls are responding right now. They're getting better. Practices are becoming more focused because they're seeing that the practice can make a true difference on the court in terms of the little small details. I'm not saying we cleaned up everything, But I hope that the people that watch saw that it's cleaner. It looks a little better. There's a little bit more detail about what we're doing and what we're trying to do, taking care of the ball. I know there's still going to be turnovers, but I have some hope here that this type of game, if we can duplicate this, we're going to beat some teams, that are tough teams, and so this gives us some momentum. I hope some momentum going into Effingham next week, and then the LIC tournament the following week, which is going to be a doozy. I mean, there's just lots of tough teams in that tournament. So, we're looking at a real tough schedule from here on out. But the only thing this is going to do is harden us and shape us for our postseason. And there's not hardly a team on our schedule that's not as good or better than any team in our subsectional. So, we're looking forward to being sharpened and being toughened up so that we're ready to make a run when it's time to.
I haven't gotten the chance to talk to you after the Bloomington tournament, which I thought, and maybe this is the kind of turning the corner for the team, but I felt like even in that Bloomington tournament, you had individual girls. Gracie shot the ball much better. Yeah. Bella was more aggressive taking the ball to the hoop.
Yeah.
Taylor Clark.
Morgan had a real great game. Taylor Clark. Kayla Young had a really nice game driving the ball to the rim and scoring. Yeah, absolutely.
I think you can put Taylor on any person that you guys are going to play, and she's going to guard him.
Yeah.
I mean, her
she's
confidence.
She's my Scottie Pippen. Yeah. Or my Dennis Rodman.
I was super impressed by the way she played in Bloomington. Even tonight, I thought Taylor played well.
Yeah, we just need to get her healthy. She's been sick, and so with her condition, sickness really does kind of mess her up more than most people. So she's had a real bad sinus problem, and just been sick, and she's not been her best physically. And so just getting her out here, to play these minutes tonight was big for her, and she's played well. There's spots. It's just getting that consistency out of all these girls, and like I said, being sharpened and being toughened up, as well as the consistency of playing it every night. We can't just have Taylor had a good game tonight, and then the next night, Bella had a good game, and then the next night, Grace. We can't. It's got to be a couple of them at a night, both having good games that really can push us over some of these tougher teams we're going to play. So, I feel the energy from our girls. I know they're disappointed that we haven't won as much as what they should and could have, but I feel the energy and I feel it building. And honestly, like we've not had an edge for a really long time, because we've been the people that's always wanted to try to get to us. It's kind of flipping. And this edge that we got now is, okay, we're the team coming, chasing. We're the team trying to make a turnaround. So I feel good about that, because sometimes you need to get knocked down so that you can get back up again, and we've got knocked down for sure. So I think we got their attention, and looking for a lot better things from them, this January and going into our postseason in February.
We're ready for it, Coach.
All right. Thanks.
Good game.
Take care. Have a safe trip home, guys.
Same to you. Final score, Taylorville 40, Paris 35. Thanks, as always, Coach Taylor, for joining us here on the postgame show. And excellent thoughts there from a team that grew a lot this evening, and it was a fun game to be a part of. So I'll turn it back over to you to close us out, Lenny.
All righty, Clay. We can do that. The Tornadoes shot 5 out of 11 from the charity stripe, 45%. They were 16 out of 28 from inside the paint, 57%. Outside the paint, though, 1 for 11 for 9%. Then they only committed 5 turnovers in the whole contest. They were led in scoring by Addie Tarr with 12 and Aubrey Keatsman with 12. But then it drops down to 6 for Kelly Heimsness. She had 6. Maisie Fleming had 6. 2 points for Olivia Woodward and 2 points for Grace Rogers. For the Lady Tigers, 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe, 66%. Inside the paint, we just couldn't get anything to fall. We were contested on just about everything down in the paint. We were only 3 out of 18 for 17% inside the paint. Outside the paint, though, a little different story. 9 out of 23 for 39%. We committed 8 turnovers in the contest, which I thought was really acceptable. I mean, you play a tough team like Taylorville and only commit 8 turnovers in the ball game, that's pretty good. We were led in scoring by Gracie Watson with her 3-pointers. She had 18 total, and they were all threes. But then it drops down to 7 for Taylor Clark, 6 for Kayla Young, 2 for Kenzie Ingram, and 2 for Bella Moreski. So come up just a little short, but tough game, tough environment. Tar Girl scored her 1,000th point tonight, so just a good all-around contest, though. Good growing experience for these ladies, and they'll learn from it.
40-35. One more time, your final score. Taylorville defeats your Tigers by 5 points. Next broadcast will be Wednesday as the girls take on Effingham, and then the boys in action on Friday at home. With that,
it'll be an early start Friday, too, because we play in Indiana school. So
okay, early start, and that's if we don't get 8 inches of snow on Friday. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. So
just stay tuned to YouTube, our Facebook page. You know, everybody will keep you updated as to what's going on. If the games are canceled, or like and subscribe to it, you'll get an alert when we do come on the air. So we've got you covered any way you want to look at it.
For tonight, that'll wrap us up. And for my partner, Lenny Irwin, I'm Clay Best, signing off here on the Paris Sports Network. Have a good night.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, North American Lighting, Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, the Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram Waste Disposal, the Skating Rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.